Welcome back to Win a Home on Afternoon Express. Now, on Tuesday, our design contestants were tasked with their final challenge, the lounge dining area, and Minentle is already hard at work on an interesting bespoke piece. Now, if you want the space-saving benefits of a compact four-seater table, but wish you could have a more generous six-seater when you have dinner parties, then Minentle might have the answer. He collaborated with furniture design and manufacturer experts, guideline to produce what he calls the 4-2-6 table.
The dining table I'm looking for a solution to how one hosts guests, but at the same time I'm looking for something that when the people are not there, there's still enough space to maneuver around the room. I'm looking for a feature, something that's going to be innovative and stand out. The reason I chose to go with guideline is definitely the workmanship and the innovation. I'm used to timber being used as an orthogonal material, like it's either vertical or horizontal. But I've seen most of their furniture is going more organic, which means they very much are interested in taking the innovative route.
My design philosophy is a Bauhaus principle that puts function before form, which means you keep the design fairly simple and functionality comes first before everything else. My father being a Bauhaus architect, those principles were taught to me from early stages.
So we've come up with this really exciting solution whereby we have this four-seater table that extends to a six-seater, which is how I came up with the name for it, which is 4-6 table.
With that, we try to find a solid and strong solution that will last and also don't have any maintenance issue, simple to operate, and will just provide all the functionality that's required for the table.
We also have an element that completes the table when it's open, which is a side bench.
With the limited space we had, we've tried to keep the tabletop as thin as possible using 15mm birch plywood, which is strong, so that when the table's unfolded or folded together, the difference in thickness is not as magnificent. So it would make a difference in the ergonomics to the table. Then we went for a simple pull-out steel support underneath the table to actually support the two hinges that holding the folding pieces onto the center tabletop.
They didn't only just understand my vision, but they extended it and made it more innovative than I thought, and that's what I really like about them. And most importantly, they do not only understand the furniture as a piece, but they understand how it relates to the rest of the space.
We incorporated one of the design details into the tabletop, which is not a straight line. We added a kink on the actual joint of the two tabletops when folded together, which is a design detail where we actually tried not to hide the joint, where we actually made it a feature. When you lean onto the table, it has to correspond to the seat height of your chair. You don't want to feel like a child that's put onto a large table, or you also don't want to feel you have to lean forward to be able to reach your food. So the ratio between your dining seat and your tabletop height is crucial. Dining chairs, obviously, it's ergonomics, ergonomics, ergonomics. Comfort first and functionality. And you have to be able to sit for a period of time and without literally getting a sore backside. Also on the table, the height is quite crucial. A dining table has to be higher than a desk just to bring your plate closer to you. And 2 or 3 centimeters on a chair or table is a huge dimension that can make all the difference.
I think the judges are going to love how, in terms of aesthetics, the table links with the rest of my spaces and how I managed to keep the concepts that I've been having throughout the apartment. And most importantly, I think they will really like its versatility in terms of extending from a 4-seater to a 6-seater, which adds value to the space as that allows one to accommodate more people. And when you don't have any guests around, you can fold it back to save room.
Well, I certainly hope the other designers have some tricks up their sleeves if they want to beat Minentle in the final challenge. Now, as you know, you, the viewer, stand a chance to win your choice of the 3 apartments at the Val de Vie Estate, which is one of the safest and best family estates in the country. Danilo met up with marketing director Ray Kneedling to learn just how family-friendly it is.
Here at Val de Vie, family living and security go hand in hand because if you're anything like me, the safety of your family is of utmost importance. So here at the estate, they pride themselves on state-of-the-art security systems and a family-friendly lifestyle unrivaled anywhere in South Africa. Family living means being able to enjoy your surroundings without any worry and having amenities that the whole family can enjoy. This neighborhood was not built around busy roads, but rather around people, with its pedestrian-friendly pathways and wide-open green spaces. This is a place for the active and adventure-loving. From trail runs to horse riding, from state-of-the-art gym facilities to jungle gym facilities. This really is a place for the whole family. This is a place where the environment is a priority, teeming with fish and bird life, where going fishing is just a step out of your front door. Rick, I love my family and I'd hate to see anything happen to them. How does Val de Vie go about ensuring the safety of all of their residents?
Security is by far our #1 priority. My personal experience, they broke into my house 7 times when I used to live in Pretoria, and I said, that's it. Had enough, and I moved down here, and something that we work on every day. We've got a security subcommittee that meet every week, people that patrol the outside perimeter. The whole estate is covered in thermal cameras. We started working with a drone. It's a big operation, but I think what's also great is that the residents don't really see it. They only see the security when they come in, so it's not very intrusive. It kind of happens, behind the scenes. We really pride ourselves on being the safest estate in Africa.
As I've been strolling through the estate, I've seen you've got a diverse clientele and they must be difficult to please. How do you cater for everyone's needs?
It's been one of the secrets to our success is to cater for wide range clientele. I think the key for us is that whatever you buy, it's going to be quality. So it might be a smaller apartment that starts at 2 million rand or 3 million rand. The quality is the same as a farm or gentleman's estate. And those kind of people all are looking for the same thing, security, and they're looking for a great lifestyle, and they're looking for luxury. And I believe that luxury these days is the time to be able to spend with your family or to do the things that you love. So we try to cater, for them, and we also try to make sure that they don't have to drive hours to get to a place that they can enjoy it with their family. We've got wine tasting, we've got restaurants, we've got kilometers of trails, big open spaces where they can play with their kids, so it's all within walking distance of their homes.
How has Val de Vie made people their priority in the design of the estate?
When we do the design, we really think about the spaces, we think about the community and how it will be used in the best way possible. At the end of the day, almost a third of the estate will be green areas, including just under 100 hectares of rainbush reserve, where there'll be little springbok and some zebra in there. So there's also opportunities there to educate kids. So when these young kids become teenagers, they become a challenge because they get bored. So we've got plans to keep them busy as well. We've got a skate park. We've got almost 7 kilometers of Berg River with picnic areas, like along the way. It's not just for people on Val de Vie Estate, but for anyone here in the beautiful Oneness to enjoy.
Sure, it sounds so exciting, and I hope you are just as excited because you and your family could call this home. Go to privateproperty.co.za now, click on the winner home link, vote for your favorite room, and you could win.
Today is the last day you can vote for your favorite design contestant's kitchen on privateproperty.co.za. Remember that the design contestant with the most viewer votes at the end of Winner Home will win a cash prize of 50,000 Rand. So the power is in your hands. Don't leave it up to chance. Plus, there's a great prize up for grabs just by voting. Here's how.
It's not called Winner Home for nothing. You, the viewer, can win one of the 3 completed apartments at Val de Vie Estate, valued at over 3 million Rand, by voting for your favorite design contestant's kitchen on privateproperty.co.za. Winner Home is proudly brought to you by Private Property in association with Nedbank.